Hi, this is Danny Doyle, or Doyle Danny, or Jacob Casual, or Casual Jacob.
It's us.
We're here. Would you like to predict the MVP of the desert map? It's been like a month since we played the desert map.
I am gonna go out on a limb and say that it was Tanith.
Yeah, I'm guessing that too. It was Jill!
Oh,
Okay, it was Jill.
right. I'm trying to remember who we have up to by this point.
I just thought Tanith was better than Jill. Is I guess what I thought.
Wow, yeah. Good unit.
How's everyone doing today? We
Yo,
Astro.
Stefan!
Oh, right. You can't skip this one because it asks you a question.
Oh,
I hate that it asks you a question
and hold
Don't
down
Study
on the
doesn't give you anything.
Hold down on the D-pad and A whenever you get into those.
Oh, right, I forgot. You taught me that earlier in the playthrough, and I forgot.
It's been a little while.
Zooming through the Morium support. It's not a support, but
oh,
yeah.
Speaking of Marum and Tormod joining, that means we get new units.
Yeah, who was it again? It was Tabarn and Marcia? Right?
Yeah, because Tabarn the tiger in the previous map.
He's a hawk now, though. What the heck?
Yeah, he's a bird now. So we get Tabarn.
He must be a super Lagoose. He transformed from tiger to hawk. Honestly, Tabarn with the Demi-Band looking kind of sicko mode.
That's some pretty good stats.
Those are pretty good stats, yeah. Compared to that.
Oh, and then was Marcia the other person we just got?
Yeah, we got Marcia too. Oh no!
Is spear in her inventory?
Wait.
Yes.
This is the second time we've gotten an unpromoted unit with a mastery skill. What the heck is going on with this hack? First Stefan and now Marcia?
I respect it because I like mastery skills, whether they're good or bad.
It's just... And then where's Mist? I forget, because we got Mist. Yeah, she's a fucking Valkyrie for some reason. She has the Sonic Sword, 25 magic, and B rank in both swords and stabs. I'm not gonna lie. Good unit alert? Good unit alert?
Yeah. Hey, we have Sonic Sword Mist still, right?
Can you do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
Can you look up one of the magical I think Leo's Ice Blade is a magical one-range weapon in Fates. So, I'm gonna name it Leo's Ice Blade.
Oh, looking for magical one-range swords.
Yeah. I think it's Leo's Ice Blade. Can you Oifibot Leo's Ice Blade
yeah.
to make sure that that's real?
I'm very certain it is. Because the lords or the royals in Fate, at least Xander and Leo, I know they're like funny weapons. Are there off weapons? Yeah, Leo's Ice Blade, 14 might, 85 hit, minus 20 avoid.
Damn, we need to give Mist that Earth support to make up for the minus avoid.
Oh boy, here comes Earth support talk again.
Me, when I escape the Earth support discourse.
There is no escape.
Alright, so first off, we're bringing Marcia and Tabarn and Mist
Jeffrey?
and Joffrey. We need to bring all of our little dudes. Soth, I guess, because there's like chests to open. Kieran, because he's shit. And I love him.
Woo!
Astra, Jill, Tanith. Oh damn, we're like actually running out of room for people.
Yeah, when I got to this point in Maniac mode, I felt the same way where my slots were just getting really choked out. And then I find that at least after Serenus Force, your slots kind of open back up some. But for now, they're just kind of, where's all my slots?
We have Boots. Who do we give the boots to?
Barn.
To Barn Boots? But he's like Lagoose.
He can still wear shoes.
I don't want to give him my boots.
All right, we have more than one boot.
I just realized his stats are just like better than all of my Bjork flyers.
Wow, that's funny. The Royal Lagoose has good stats.
I know, more at 11. I mean, we could give it to Mist. That would be kind of funny.
I do respect that.
That would be kind of funny. Who would do that? Who would do that? That would be kind of a funny prank if someone did that. If someone gave Mist the boots, that would kind of.
I
be
mean,
a
I
funny
think it'd be
prank.
funny.
Who would even do that? I don't.
I mean,
even
yeah.
know. Oh, we literally have to go back to the base for it.
I think you were the only person I've ever seen run into this issue.
Well, so I'm used to being able to give items in preps. Like, you can do that in good games like Fire Emblem 6 and even bad games in Wait, you can't do it in Fire Emblem 6! Oh no!
17 games in the series, and you picked one of the few that you can't do that in.
I can't believe you've done this to me.
No, it's one of the things I don't like about FE6 is that I can't use my stat boosters and promo items in preps. So I have to take up inventory slots. All right, we have skill scrolls.
Yeah, so let's sell... Okay, where's Tabarn? I just gave him the thing. Let's sell the... Oh, I didn't even have to give him the thing. Because that's actually like a huge quality of life that I appreciate and I just forgot about.
I always forget about that.
Okay, who do we give skills to? Because, like...
What else scrolls do we have again?
We have multiple occult scrolls. We could give cancel to,
we could,
to Barm because of occult.
I mean, cancel is basically Pavise in this game,
We could give him Savior as a funny Radiant Dawn reference.
Or
we could give lethality to Volk.
Woo! Oh, we can't fade him. We have to take Shade off.
No. We literally can't because he's not an assassin yet.
He's not promoted yet. That's right. It would be so hype if Soth got the promotion instead. Then we could lethality Soth.
I mean, he might. He is replacing Volk after all.
That'd be so hype.
I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen when it's Alencia's turn to promote. TBH.
The game just gives up.
All right, Khalil needs items, doesn't she?
Probably.
Helps.
We can give Flare to Khalil.
We could give Flare to Khalil. We give Fireball.
Use Fireball and only Fireball.
Why does Nephany have a bunch of Thunder Tomes? What's going on here?
I do not know.
We were cooking something, weren't we? Oh, I think we were trying to get Kieran a kill, and we didn't want Khalil to like counter or something.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't remember at this point.
Yeah, me neither. All right, let's hope that nothing bad happens on this map. Oliver's been
nothing can.
There, we gotta train Marsha and Kieran now.
Hey, we can save those occults if we can give Marsha, or we can give I was gonna say give Marsha stun, but she already has it.
Yeah. So. Oh right, I have a Goose Lance on her. She can't even use lances.
We should have given her lances on promo.
Happen? Oh, I think maybe we needed Nephany to be disarmed.
Oh, because we had fielded Nephany in the previous map. Because who else were we fielding?
Yeah, and then we needed the disarmor, which is why she has a bunch of tomes. She's reclassed to mage.
She become a mage soldier.
Damn, I can't believe I poorly managed the Night Ward there.
You say that. She got a speed level.
Yeah, but she would have gotten a +2 in speed.
Oh, right. She does have a 90% speed growth at base, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to give her the boots! I forgot to give her the boots!
You looked at the boots in her inventory and didn't use it.
You thinking that I looked at them is you vastly overestimating how much attention I'm paying.
Oh, I actually really want to try to remind you to take the Demi Band off of Tabarn before the map ends, because I want to see what his gauge starts at.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you end with the Laguz Band equipped and then take it off,
it sets it to 0. Yeah.
Yeah, it lowers your gauge to 0. I want to see if he's someone who just starts with almost a full gauge.
I wonder if Marsha's dead here. Well, we'll never know. Fucking FE6 fast round of combat.
Wow. How much speed is she losing from that Steel Lance?
Enough to get doubled. I'll check it after this.
This is one of the first times I've ever seen an FE9 unit get doubled. Aside from Boyd, I guess.
I can't believe you haven't used Mia.
I soloed the game with Mia. I think I'm the most familiar with Mia.
That's true. That's true. I can't believe you haven't used Rolf.
Which, do not solo the game with Mia, please.
I wasn't planning on it, but I appreciate the advice regardless.
It was something alright. I streamed it at VC just so I could make it bearable. Which is funny, because that means that I soloed the game with a sortie, and then said, cool, let's do that again. And then I loaded a save from whenever Lucia joined, and I soloed the rest of the game with Lucia instead.
Well, and then you also did it with my other favorite sword unit.
Z-Hark? I haven't done a Z-Hark solo yet.
Jacob, look at the screen.
I do remember doing the Miss solo one. I don't know what prompted me to do that, but I'm so happy I did.
I've never seen Mist's mounted animations in this game, and oh my god, she's so cute.
I know! I love using Miss. She's awesome. No stealable. What could... Oh my god, he actually kills.
What if we did this?
I think this is the first time I'm...
Folks model! No, it's just Folks model!
It's just...
I don't even have the funny footage of Soth killing! That's like half the reason I do reverse recruitments is so I have funny footage to put in the background of videos. That's like, look at this, it's Meg killing stuff in the tower. That would be never happen in a real game. I
was gonna make some comments about
WoW.
WoW.
Funny Soth kill. I don't even have the footage. This is pointless.
It was gonna be It was gonna be my first time seeing Soth do combat, but I guess I was just watching Volk do combat.
Which, granted, Volk combat is also very bad, but...
It is, but I still do it because I cope for all those strength levels that let me steal stuff that doesn't exist.
Assassin! You gotta get lethality!
Insta-kill!
This is not an insta-kill. She's leaving him at 5 HP.
That's because she doesn't have lethality.
Oh, what if we gave lethality to Khalil? That would be kind of silly and goofy.
If only.
So we gotta get this... Fucking hell.
Wow.
Okay,
just hit.
So Tanith, go here. Jav this guy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, pretty easy.
Whoosh!
Bonk. Bonk.
Look out, he's got an armor slayer.
Good thing I've deployed 0 armored units.
Imagine how much easier this game would be if we had armored units. Like, where's Tyronia? Why isn't he fielded?
I like how Lincia still has the torch in her inventory.
I mean, what if Oliver forgot to turn his lights on whenever he left his house?
You mean turn
then we wouldn't
the
be able
lights
to see.
Off?
Where was I going with that joke?
Why would he want to turn his lights off leaving the house? Or
Well,
on leaving the house?
Well, because if we turned them off, it would be dark in here, and we have to use a torch. But he decided to be nice and leave the lights on.
I don't think anything about Oliver's life is nice.
Very true.
I'm gonna cancel you for saying that he was nice.
She has 2 vulneraries as well. That should be really good.
Yeah, she's got a heal. I do
Jeffrey,
like that Astrid is our best paladin right now. Because Astrid is my favorite of the 5 paladins.
Same.
But like, I'm ready for job. Oh my god! Never mind. Astrid's the worst paladin.
Hey, she's setting up a kill for
she's setting up a kill for Marsha.
Or setting up a kill for Soth.
We could do Soth gaming.
Also, I am getting thrown off because in my Maniac playthrough, I have unit facing turned on.
Yeah, I noticed.
I saw non-zero crit chance.
Yeah, well, I saw a non-zero, the mage is dead chance.
But I've had unit facing turned on, so whenever the enemy phase thing popped up and the units didn't all rotate to look at the camera, I got really confused.
Wait, does that guy usually drop a fucking gamble scroll?
Yeah, that's where you get the gamble scroll off of that guy.
Really?
Yeah, that's always there.
Oh.
I always give it to Z-Heart.
Okay, we got mend staffs to steal. Wait.
What?
Oh, that's Devdon. Wait!
Why is he a red flame? Someone has favorites!
Wait, do we have anyone who can recruit her? No, this is Devjon. Do we have anyone who can recruit her?
It's Soth, Soren, Tormod. Oh, Marcia's Tormod.
Oh, perfect.
I'm very certain Tormod can recruit her because it's all of the it's like because it's like Miss
Makalov is
Tormod.
Rolf. Makalov is Rolf.
I don't remember who the other people are.
Yeah. Oh, this is Soren. Soren can do it, right?
Oh, yeah, Soren can also do it.
So yeah, we have 2 options. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Why the fuck does she have Wait.
Why does she?
Do you think she has staves or knives?
Oh, favoritism.
She definitely has staves, right? Yes, she has C-rank staves! What the fuck?
Why does she have S-Fire?
What? Tim, I don't know how we're gonna beat this game. It's so hard.
Good
how am I gonna
God.
beat Path of Radiance?
The game too hard.
What the fuck?
Good God. Why does she... Okay, sure, superpowered Ileana, you recruit, sure, whatever. Why does she have Rex Flame?
How am I gonna make room for Celerity Rolf now? I was gonna bench fucking Volk for Celerity Rolf, but now I guess maybe Tabarn?
We're gonna bench pretty much our best unit right now. Tabarn.
Tabarn is not the best unit. Like, those stats are good, but you gotta remember, he's locked to 1 range. And also no forges.
Either.
You can't what?
I also remember birds can't Kanto in this game.
Yeah, no Kanto either. Kanto's only in Radiant Dawn. It's a good game feature, not a bad game feature. Yeah. I guess we bench him, so like I'll fulfill your request to take the Vand off.
Yeah? That way we can see what his gauge starts at. What level is our...
maybe we fucking bench Khalil, honestly, for Ileana. Like, is she just strictly worse? 22 magic, 15 speed. It's hard to think that that's worse. But Ileana has like 17 defense, right? Oh, that's 17 speed. Yeah, Ileana's got like less magic, but also fucking Rex Flame.
We've also given Spirit Dust to Khalil, I think. So her magic is this high with Spirit Dust.
What on earth is this? What on earth is this?
Hey, at least we get a funny tool to play with.
Okay,
Remind me, did the Stefan person join with the Vacati in their inventory?
So it was Mist. She started with the Sonic Sword instead.
Maybe this Rex Fire is to make up for the fact that we didn't get the Vacati?
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Maybe? I mean, that doesn't explain why Braum started with the Brave Lance in his inventory, but...
Or Stefan started with the Brave Sword. Or half of my units start with fucking unpromoted mastery skills.
I am all for early Brave weapons. I think it's criminal how late you have to wait to get Brave weapons in some games.
I mean, I'm for early Brave weapons, but not in fucking Path of Radiance. Like, TMGC gives you an early Brave Lance because the difficulty of Lunatic mode demands it. Thracia gives you an early Brave Axe, and while I don't think that it's, like, as hard as people say, I do think, like, the Brave Axe is useful to make use of, and the Brave Lance.
Brave Axe and Mancer go so hard.
Like, I think they are tools that the game's difficulty is at least tuned for. Path of Radiance is one of the easiest games in the franchise. And I don't think it's particularly close. Like, it's like Birthright and Sacred Stones.
But this game doesn't even give you, like, a silver weapon in Chapter 1 for your Jagan.
Yeah, because Titania is the silver weapon.
Because you don't need one. Oh, look, it's turn 5, and there's still no thief on the left side, opening up your bolting and physics staves.
I warned you that he would come early.
Imagine a difficulty where a thief shows up on turn 5 to start stealing your stuff. Wouldn't that be
Astrid
crazy?
Doesn't get crit. That would suck. Okay, she does.
Yeah, she's a good unit.
Yeah, good units don't get crit. I warned you about that thief. Imagine how I felt when I played Maniac mode blind.
See, I knew that thief was gonna show up early, and I still couldn't catch up to him in time.
Look at Kieran setting up a kill for Marsha with the perfect axe.
Woo! It is perfect after all.
Perfectly leaving him at 1 damage. Can I just say, I actually really like how the red armor knights look.
They do look pretty
I
nice.
think that palette's very cool on them.
Especially with their first time doing 3D modeling for stuff like this. I think they did a really good job.
That was stun. We procced stun. He's stunned so hard he died.
And just like in vanilla, it was just as useful as stun usually is. Nice level up.
I do really like how the generic Pegasus model looks, so I'm happy that we end up getting it.
It looks pretty cool.
Do we still have the arm scrolls? Because I'm wondering if we just get Rex Flame on Khalil.
But Ileana...
Yeah, but we could use both. Hashtag just use both.
Very true. Very true.
I'm wondering if this is setting a precedent that Soren is also going to show up with staves, because Soren replaces Khalil. So he'll join... Oh, what if Soren shows up with, like, just all S rank in every weapon?
He's going to have... And every S rank in his inventory. He's going to have the Rex Wind, Rex Fire, Rex Bolt, and the Ashera Staff.
This is so... Oh, you know what I decided, actually?
Uh-huh.
What if we gave it to Tedith instead? Because she already has celerity, and we just get, like, the funniest high movement.
13 move flyer.
I would love to give Mist the boots, but I think it's funnier to just be, like, celerity boots on the same unit, who's already a flyer.
Funny. Celerity, yeah, celerity boots on a flying unit. I really hope for one of these, they make it really funny. They take a unit who's replacing a mounted unit, and they just they give them boots. Not on their inventory, but they've already used them on them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we'll get another pair of boots.
So imagine if because Ileana has less move than Devdon, they just had her eat a pair of boots off screen.
I should probably check to make sure that didn't happen.
At this point, I could believe it.
What if when Soren shows up, he's just like fucking a wyvern with capped stats?
He'll be the real Goto.
Like, I'm trying to... Do you think it's favoritism, or do you think it's just like... A lot of people get so butthurt about the fact that sages have knives. I'm thinking it's not even necessarily Ileana favoritism, so much as, like, I see so many people talk about how, like, why would they ever give sages knives? That's the worst design decision ever. And I'm like, it's a balancing choice. They didn't want them to be overpowered.
Because I don't mind the free sages having knives.
Yeah, I actually like it because it means you have to work for your magical staff, like your sage that has staffs.
Yeah, you don't just get one for free.
I think it's a good design choice. But so many people get so mad about it.
Anytime anything Khalil gets brought up, it's wow, I love Khalil, but why does she have knives? I wish she was like a good unit and had stabs. She's still good. She still does what you want her to.
She literally can't do anything. Forget the fact she has all the Siege Tome ranks at base. Forget the fact she has really good combat. She can't use the heal staff, and Tormod can use the heal staff.
Very true. I guess we know who the real good units are.
I recently learned, and I'm pretty sure this is correct, because it's on Serena's, which is one of the more reliable sources, that sages actually can't ever get above B rank staves. Not that it matters, because they get Eon promotion, so they're, like, never gonna fucking reach high rank.
Yeah, I forgot what I was doing on Serena's Force. Oh, I was looking up how weapon ranks worked and how building the different weapon ranks work. And I saw something that said, no, sages cannot go higher than B rank staves. I just kind of thought, huh.
And, like, Rescue is B in this game, so it's the most unimpactful thing ever. Is there even an A rank staff?
There's no Fortify warp. Is A rank. Ashera is S, and the unused warp staff is A rank.
I wonder if that's, like, look at this. Effective damage versus flyers.
If I had to take a shot in the dark, this is just me writing my own headcanon and fan fiction about how FE9 development works.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine maybe they were building off of how FE7 and how some of FE8 was working, and they saw that Pen was too good because A stabs at base. So they thought, okay, let's make it so sages can't get A rank stabs. Now sages can't just be a free warper. And then they thought, warp is like too broken of a tool, so we just remove it from the game entirely.
Yeah.
And then later they just decided altogether, what if your free sages just couldn't use stabs, so that way you couldn't staff grind like Sale up to warp and rescue. So that's my thought process on maybe how it went. I have
Yeah.
zero proof or evidence that's how it went, but if I had to take a guess.
Yeah, I would agree with that. TBH.
Because limiting them to B sounds like a way to keep them from warping, so that way Mist or Wrist has to be your warper.
I mean, I don't know. I think the devs like really overvalue things like Fortify. That's like Mercedes' selling point in Three Houses, and it's really bad. So it could
that's a
be
good
that
level
they
up.
thought, yeah, but she didn't get defense, so she'll never be Ileana.
That is true. Intelligent Systems thinks Fortify is just the most broken thing ever. Because you get... I think you get one free Fortify in FE6. And then you get a Fortify in like the last guidance chapter of FE7. And then I think in FE8 you get your only Fortify in chapter 19. So I think IS just thinks Fortify is the most broken thing ever.
In FE1, Fortify, or FE11 at least, Fortify is like the highest ranked staff, whereas Warp is C.
That is true, because Fortify is A rank, and I think you get one Fortify at one point. Critical!
And even
kill.
with it,
Effective damage, crit plus hit didn't kill. Oh my gosh. No! Men staff uses.
that's so tragic.
Oh, here come the boys.
Here come those reinforcements. But yeah,
Woo!
I mean, I've made my thoughts on like the Sage situation clear. I feel like multiple times in the future. Anyone who doesn't know how I feel about like Soren versus Khalil and Bastion, watch my Soren video, watch my FE9 tier list.
Explained in excruciating detail.
But I think the thing is, even if you think Khalil is bad because of knives, which she's not, like she'd be better if she had stabs, I don't think that you can legitimately argue that it's a bad balancing decision to give the unit that comes for free a drawback that the trained unit wouldn't have, right? Like, it's the cookie now versus 2 cookies later, right?
Because what's the point in training up training projects if you just get a better free version later?
That's part of what I really dislike about FE7. It's not the only issue I have, but it is a big one, wherein it just often feels like, why am I bothering using Urk? Pent's gonna show up later. Why am I bothering investing in who's another, like, I
Or,
like
like,
Raven,
any axe
but then like you
unit.
drop him for Harkin. It's just, and
Or you
weirdly,
could train
like,
any other
Engage
unit
has a similar thing, but I don't dislike it because I feel the difficulty like demands actually using a lot of those units and like making use of. I don't dislike short-term units, right? Like, I think short-term units are a cool. Oh, I should have actually. This was sloppy. This was sloppy.
Oops.
It's okay. We'll do this.
Yeah, just getting a better unit later just feels kind of bad. Because otherwise it kind of just really feels like it invalidates the reason why you even trained up the other unit.
Yeah, we do this. I don't hate units who you only have on the squad short term. But I think FE7 and to a lesser degree Engage does it to like an extreme extent where the quote-unquote optimal FE7 team is like people who you recruited from Hawkeye and later.
Your
And then Marcus
squad,
is there, like, sticking around. But like again,
Your
if the
squad
Jagan
just-
is the only early game unit you're using, I don't like that.
It feels like your FE7 team becomes the new unit that joins bumps off the latest unit that was on your team.
Yeah. And like, there's always going to be a reason to bring pre-promotes onto the team and rotate people out. You know, look at FE6, a game that it gets a lot of shit for its unit balance, but I think it does a lot of stuff right with it. Just people point to like Percival versus Sophia as if that's the end of the story.
Yeah. I like a lot of FE6's unit balance. It's some of my favorite.
But the thing with FE6, right, is like, you know, you add Milady to the team, that probably involves shuffling someone off. You have units like Klein and Igrin who feel like they're just filling a slot until someone better comes around. But then you also have training projects with legitimate payoffs. And like, not just the training projects who are like obviously underleveled, like Fear and Lelina. But
I wonder
Alan
if
and
Rexflame's
Lance.
gonna break the game.
Apparently not. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. I
That was
kind
a
of
cool
assumed
animation.
that Alencia's resistance would be enough.
I mean, it is an S rank, but I guess it's a tome.
She lives. She takes 8 from this, by the
Yeah.
way. But yeah, like, even, obviously, you know, you've got, like, Fear and Lelina who are coded as training projects because they,
They join under leveled.
the soldier.
Oh, wait. Well, she dodged the other guy. It's an Iron
Oh,
Lance.
yeah, she's fine, she's fine.
She's fine. Critical!
Holy mackerel. You can't heal both of these low percentage people. Marsha gets a kill.
Nope, here they come. But some of my favorite units in FE6 are units like Jarrett, Echidna. They kind of drop in, do some work for you until your other units pick up the pace, and then you either keep training into them or you just kind of drop them. And I kind of like that.
But like, I guess what I'm saying is the early game units, like training Alan and Lance, doesn't just get invalidated when Percival joins. Like, Percival probably has better stats than them. I guess part of it is Hector Hard Mode's deployment slots make it so that you, like,
I was just about to bring that up.
of each unit.
I was about to bring up that because you actually have slots through most of FE6, you can afford to get away with deploying the new really good unit.
Thanks to Mark.
And good unit. And you can field some of like your other training projects. Whereas in FE7, when you have Hector plus 9 for the second third of the game, it's what are you gonna do there? There's just not really options. I kind of wait to see this unit go crazy. Movement raised.
Yeah, I decided on that. I decided that it's
It's
funnier,
funnier
to just
this
have
way.
Super awesome high move flyer. Holy shit! These forecasts. People
Like,
say
how much-
mages are bad in FE11. Clearly, they just haven't played reverse recruitment.
How much magic does she have right now? Like 22 or something? Oh, it doesn't kill.
Yeah.
18 magic.
18. That's a lot.
Good unit.
8 defense versus. So that's
She takes 8 damage for that guy.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's absolutely fine.
She will be okay. Go get her!
Oh god, Sage Ileana. I used Sage Ileana in my co-op Iron Man with Stigurna. And
she was awesome.
She was awesome. We got her to Rex Bolt, and now she has Rex Flame. Wait, I just realized she doesn't have S rank in Thunder. She's the Thunder Mage. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why I'm so confused. Why does she have S rank Fire?
I guess it's cause like we get Rex Bolt naturally.
I guess. Although I think you can only get 1 S rank in this game, so she can't even use Rex Bolt now.
Wait, is this one of those?
Let me go double check the Serenus Forest page, because I'm very certain it said you can only get 1 S rank in this game.
I low-key hate that choice. I low-key hate that design choice.
Which is even weirder in this game, because in FE7 and 8, I can almost kind of understand that they thought the 5-hit and crit from getting an S rank was too powerful, and they didn't want you to get on every weapon. but that's not a thing in this game.
Not only that, but there's so few S rank. Like, you don't get half the fucking S ranks in the game.
Let's see. Note, weapon experience is obtained even if no damage is dealt or the attack misses. Characters can only obtain 1 S rank. Non-promoted characters can reach a maximum of B rank.
I knew that. I like that, actually.
I actually
like
did not know that one. I
Yeah.
thought it was like GBA where you could go up to A.
You know, I like that, though. I like that choice. I think
I actually like that, too.
Non-promoted characters... Because the thing is, if they reach A, then they just promote and they instantly get S. I like feeling like there's some... They have to, like, go somewhere,
It gives them more of a reason to promote as well.
Oh, they coming. Oh, lot of they coming.
It's so weird to think that we have Ileana at this point, because one of my favorite things that reverse recruitment does is it really showcases how front-loaded FE casts really are.
Yeah.
Because we're recruiting someone.
Is the big one for that.
Oh, FA6 is the big one, but we're in. This is pretty much right at the halfway point, I think, of the game. Chapter 20 or chapter 13, 14 out of 25 or 26, and we're recruiting a chapter 8 unit.
Everyone who's left joins before you have access to battle preparations.
Yes, and that's always one of my favorite things to see in reverse recruitment is. It makes you realize just how front-loaded the cast is, and just how many units you get early on. Which I like. I love a good front-loaded cast that just throws a bajillion units on you. It gives you a lot of freedom to shuffle up your playthroughs.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like something like FE7, I'm kind of just or even FE8, as much as I love it, I feel like I'm just kind of forced to use the same units in every playthrough.
I also think that, like, having fewer late-game units allows you to have the late-game units, like, actually matter. Because the thing is, if there's a lot of late-game units, then any late-game units who are kind of mediocre just end up really bad. Like, think, it's not Largo. What's the Berserker in Sacred Stones? I mean, Largo is another example, but he just got... Yeah, Dazla, right? Because he joins relatively late in the campaign, he just sort of feels like a nothing unit. Whereas, like, if you have a bunch of people joining late, you don't want all of them to be powerful, because then you run into the FE7 problem.
Yes. Because then you have to deal with, you just get better units later.
Yeah. But if you have, like Path of Radiance has the units that join after this in vanilla.
Critical!
You have Tyronia, who's incredibly bulky, comes with a very strong skill. I think he actually has a niche on Maniac, and even in hard mode, his bulk is appreciated when you need to, like, take a bunch of hits on, like, Clash or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You have Khalil, who, as much as people dog on her for not having access to stabs, I do really like Khalil's free access to every Siege Tome. Lucia and Bastion are kind of whatever units. I don't really like either of them.
I don't think they really do anything.
Lucia does have, like, the rank for Sonic Sword and a decent magic stat, but I kind of use the Sonic Sword on Tanith anyway. I know technically, like, I know from a pure numbers perspective, I'm pretty sure Lucia has, like, higher magic base, but, like,
by the way, that left mage, I don't think that left mage moves unless you attack him, so we can just wait for a second, not have to risk a crit on Jeffrey.
Yeah, he dies to a crit, doesn't he? Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you can do the crit. You can go for it if you want to. I was letting you know we don't have to kill this guy this turn if we wanted to wait a sec.
Staff to raise Jeffrey's vision, and then he doesn't get crit.
So the torch will give him more awareness, so he can't get crit.
Yeah, like that one skill that Ulki has. I guess also, so this is a Chapter 8 unit. It is worth noting that we are getting some units who join after Chapter 8 because the Lagoos and York were reversed separately.
I forgot about the Lagoos reversing separately.
Because we haven't gotten any non-royal Lagoos yet. And the Lagoos are pretty late joiners, which I don't like because Lagoos are generally worse than Bjork. The only Lagoos I really like are the Tigers for Smite and Leth because she kind of functions like as... I think Leth is a better Jagen design than Titania. I think if Titania didn't exist and you just had, like, a cat, like, the story would have to get reworked to justify that, but I think that would be from a purely gameplay perspective. For a while, I was sort of, like, vaguely planning in my head, like, what would a potential third Tellius game look like? Because the end of Radiant Dawn, spoilers for Radiant Dawn, skip ahead like a minute if you care. At the end of Radiant Dawn, Ashunara is put to sleep, again gonna be put to sleep for 10,000 years. Just like what kicked off the plot is her getting put to sleep for 10,000 years. And she gets woken up early again by Laron. And she gets woken up by Laron and she's like, oh, has it been 10,000 years already? And he's like, no, it's only been 6,000, but conflict has broken out again. We need your help to stop the conflict. But it's presented as a positive thing because she's like learned from her experience. And now she's not the bad guy anymore, right? I actually really like that sort of conclusion. I think it's cool. But I always thought, like, it would be neat if there were a third Tellius game about that conflict, right? Especially since Tellius is a game, like, a setting where there are people who reasonably can live for that amount of time. Like, Laron has lived basically immortality. And during that whole thing, I was like, if I were to make a Jagen for that game, it would be like Leth from Path of Radiance, in that we use the Path of Radiance transform gauges, you got very, very strong stats, but the way that you fall off is forges and 1-2 range become so important. But anyway, that's my whole deal.
That's kind of a cool idea. I also think you could do some interesting stuff from a story perspective if one of your first units was like Leth or something. Oh, right, she can use the bolting she just got.
Well, it would be like 10,000 years in the future, so Leth would be dead.
Oh, I mostly meant like in this game if you reworked it so that you got Leth in Chapter 1 instead of Titania.
Oh, true.
Yep, he still dies to a crit.
Yeah, I was hoping that maybe the Iron Lance gave him the Iron Rune effect.
just give him a Fate's Bronze Lance, so it gives him the 10 crit avoid.
Wait, who is Joffrey? He's Oscar, right? Does Oscar have any of those, like, silly, you don't get crit adjacency supports, like Ike Soren?
I don't think Oscar does. I think Kieran has one.
I think we just Ice Blade here. I think we just Ice Blade here. Mist takes 0 damage. That's the easiest way to deal with crits. I do like dealing with crits by just reducing the crit to be a low enough damage.
I do know he has one of those bond supports where if he's adjacent Boyd or Rolf, he gets 10 extra crit.
Oh boy.
Crit negation.
Rolf raising up on the tier list.
Oscar is not on the list, but Jeffrey protects Kieran from crits.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Elincia protects like 5 people from crits.
Not worth deploying her. They'll just attack Elincia instead.
What if I told you 2 of them's Bastion and Lucia?
Never mind, they might not attack Elincia instead.
It's Ike, Bastion, Jeffrey, Lucia, and Kieran. Tanith protects Marcia. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I do actually really like the Tanith Marcia support line.
And remember, Ike protects Soren.
You gotta protect Soren from critical hits. Twang.
What do you mean you don't double the soldier?
He's perfect. He's setting by kill for Marcia.
Very true. What levels are Kieran again?
He does not set the kill for Marcia.
14.
Yeah, he's close to promotion. He's just
He's getting there. Nyom. Oh, you have to use Iron Sword.
That's okay.
Easy setup.
I could have also, I guess, fed this kill to Elincia because she's getting the Ike promotion soon. But I feel like...
She's getting promoted EXP.
Yeah, I feel like she's not getting promoted for that. Is why I didn't. Like,
I think it'd be funny.
It'd be kind of funny if she did, but I don't know.
I don't know whether it'd be funnier for her to go back to level 1. Womp
Swoop to whoop. He
womp.
dodged a dodge. That's okay, because we have stabs on Ileana.
True.
Well, we don't have stabs on her. But we
She
can get
could
them.
use stabs if we had them on her. We did just steal a mend.
Oh, wait, we don't need to do that. Literally.
Oh, you could just take the staff of Valencia. Oh, we can torch
just
grinder.
In case. Just in case.
No, the bolting.
Wait, does she have bolting equipped? No. Okay, good.
No, she just has it on her. Woo, Draco Shield!
We'll figure out stat boosters next time. I say lying, knowing that I'll just skip preps again. The torch staff is now Valencia's iconic personal weapon.
I will try to remind you because next up is Serenus Forest arc, and I think you're gonna want to be prepped up for that.
Okay, I think we do this and then have Mist heal Khalil. Oh, this guy's armor is so badass looking!
Yeah!
Holy shit! Animations on is the only correct way to play Path of Radiance.
Whoosh.
This proves it.
There's some pretty cool palettes and stuff in this game. Too bad no one ever wants to have these turned on.
I can understand why, because I also don't want to have them turned on. I wish there were a way to turn them off.
Oh well. You say you like FE9, but you don't
Maybe
turn
the guide will tell me how to turn them off.
Okay, I really like this guide.
I like it, except for the fact that the text is so slow.
Can you press A to like make it scroll faster?
Oh, you can!
Okay.
Prince Rayson is the only one who can use chant, so let's put him next to an ally who's already moved. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I just got fed an error message.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Oh, I wonder if it's freaking out because of reverse recruitment, so it doesn't know who to display here.
Uh-oh. I just gotta hold down A and hope this is enough.
Cause
it's making the noises. It's making the noises, but it's frozen.
Well.
Uh-oh.
God, are we gonna have to replay this whole map? Because
if we do, I'm gonna cry. If we have to replay the map because of this shitpost, I'm gonna cry so hard.
This is gonna be so upsetting.
I think it's still going through the tutorial because I still hear the noises.
Yeah, I hear
I'm coping so hard right now. I'm just mashing the A button.
This is gonna be so upsetting.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it is frozen. Because I've replayed the, I think I've replayed the tutorial.
If you hit the start button, does a window come up?
Well, so...
We're back on the map.
We're back on the map, but I can't see anything.
I can't either. I'm just looking at Rayson trying to be moved. Okay. What if you try creating a save state?
I'm trying to make a suspend point right now.
Okay. Suspend is second from the bottom, I think?
Yeah, I think so as well. I'm making a save state first. Save state to slot. Save state 10. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think I just made us a suspend point. Yes. Okay. I did just make a suspend point. So we're gonna reset Dolphin and see what happens. I mean, reset my GameCube.
Yeah. Well, that's what you nickname your GameCube, right?
Yes. Okay, so we close this. Stop the current emulation. Hello, you get to see what my background is, I guess, everyone. We're not cutting around this, because I think it's funnier to have it
It's content.
It's content. It's content.
It's funnier this way.
Okay, it's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Nintendo. I gotta share it with Jacob now. Can you see it?
Let me try closing the stream and reopening it. Oh wait, I see the title screen. Okay.
Okay, resume chapter. I'm the best Fire Emblem player ever! I fucking did it! So, I'm the best Fire Emblem player in the goddamn universe.
Go in the menu, noted.
I'm the best goddamn Fire Emblem player ever.
Oh, I was very worried we have to replay this whole map.
That was certainly suspenseful, but we did it. We did it, gamers. And we managed to heal Khalil as well. Okay, never look at the guide again. Anna is a fucking scam artist.
I have to imagine it's because it's like, oh, we need to dance these people. And then it goes, wait, but who's here? And then the game freaks out.
Ileana's here. I think that's an
not
ill
Ileana.
omen. I think that's an ill omen for
Promotion.
the Alencia promotion. If it freaks out that hard over the fucking guide, I think that's a very bad omen for Alencia promotion.
Strength! God, if only she still had those knives.
Yeah, I think Khalil's kind of bad because she doesn't have knife access. Oh, I forgot about the soldiers.
Hey, we can fight soldiers for more EXP.
All right, Marcia, you get another
Come on,
chance at this.
Marcia.
There we go. Good unit alert.
I still can't believe we have Rex Flame, S rank Fire, Leon. Wow, good level.
Very good level. Very good level. Okay,
Did we?
so
Wait, how many enemies are left?
it's like the little soldiers are basically it.
Can we try to route the map to see if we get the good music?
What's the good music?
The music that plays whenever it basically only plays in chapter 1 whenever you route the map, and you get the really good victory is near music.
Oh yeah, right?
Yeah. The song made it into Smash Bros, and then it never plays in this game.
I mean, Roy made it into Smash Bros, but he didn't make it into FE7 except for at the very end.
I was gonna say he makes it all the way at the very end.
I guess we like just have Soth open the chest and then
Get out.
we need to go steal that men's staff also. That's very important. Like this one right here.
Very true. We can start shoving him this way.
Kill all these soldiers.
We can shove the priest to be closer to Soth.
Oh wow, Kieran actually takes damage from one of the soldiers. Never mind, he's washed. Bad unit.
Oh. Get defense. Prove us wrong. You got defense. Does this make up for it? Because now we take no damage.
Yeah,
from
now he
that
takes
guy.
0. That does make up for it, actually. That quite literally fixes everything. He's now
Wow,
literally
good
a
unit.
perfect... Oh. He takes damage from the Steel Lance now.
Oh, well then. He's going to need more defense levels for that.
I believe in the power of rock and roll. I believe in the power of Kieran.
Does Kieran know how to rock and roll?
He can, eat that soul.
Actually, I really don't like thinking about rock and roll being in FE9 because I already have to deal with rocks that roll later.
What are the rocks that roll?
Eat rock.
Oh. For some reason, I just, like, always forget. I know that's a meme in the community, but I just always forget about that map. Hey, look, Soth got a physic.
I
I'm sure
mean,
that's the
I don't
last time
like
that's
that
gonna
map.
happen. Yeah, I also don't like that map.
I think it's an incredibly unfun map.
I think the way that the rocks work is like obnoxious, and I dislike that. The fact
It's a
that
good
they're
thing the
just
rock-
like basically impossible to predict.
Because they just follow like a weird left and right. I know they don't like think the rock have a set pattern, but the number of times I have my units lined up and the rock will just turn when there's no way I should have known the rock was going to turn there, and it hits another one of my units. It really makes me believe those rocks are sentient in some way, and they're actually looking for my units to roll on top of them.
They don't have AI, they're literally sentient. Like, this isn't like the AI, you know, sees units and kills them or whatever. No, the rocks are literally sentient.
They're alive inside the computer.
They're alive inside the computer. They're coming for you. This is not a drill. This is not a
The
joke.
AI apocalypse is going to be a bunch of rocks.
So wait, do we have to route the map in order to get the happy music?
I don't know. Probably.
All right. Well, we gotta feed the priest kills to Marcia, I guess. Then. Or
Because
Kieran?
I think the way the music works is that it's supposed to play when maps are routed, but you never route maps in this game, other than in route maps,
Mm-hmm.
where once you route it, the map's over.
Well, there's that defend map where Leanne shows up.
Oh, there's that one. I don't know if I've ever heard it played in that map before.
Yeah, me neither. And I've definitely on multiple turns just like waiting with no enemies around. That's like one of the things I dislike about that
Critical!
map, actually. I think it's a really obnoxious map, TBH.
It's already pretty obnoxious, but it sure was different on Maniac.
How far are you in Maniac at the time we're recording this, by the way? I have
Just
only watched up to your like chapter 9. I need to watch more. I really enjoyed that playthrough.
we just completed Serenus Forest and Ike promoted.
Nice.
So
So now he's a
so
good unit.
next chapter, now he's an amazing unit. Yeah. Next map is there's a lot of enemies.
Yeah,
oh, did you
that's
feel
when
the snap
Maniac
yet?
mode starts getting like really unfun.
My tolerance for his inventory's full. Our inventory's full. Well, there you go. Lindsay can take one. No, our bonus experience.
I think
I
we'll
don't even remember what the
survive.
bonus experience. It's
I
like
think we'll survive.
I think we'll be fine. Yo, practice axe.
Project Axe is actually kind of peak. I low-key love it.
I know it's so good.
Goodbye, old man.
None survive.
Goodbye, old timer. All right. There's no happy music.
There's no happy music. Wait.
How could you do this to me?
Wow, there's no happy music. When does that song play then? Because it plays in chapter 1 and then it just never plays again.
It plays in Smash Brothers.
Maybe they just forgot to add the music? Like they wrote the song and then just forgot to assign it to chapters?
Well, you shouldn't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And we're
Good
entering
segue.
17, so comment, like, legit. This is not comment bait. Legitimately, I want to see what people think. Is the game gonna softlock? Especially now that we
Yes.
had the fucking tutorial and a moment. I want to
Can't
hear what
handle the
people. I'll
guide.
probably make a community poll like the day
Oh,
before
that's also a good idea.
the actual video goes up. If it's gonna softlock or not.
Which one happens? Elincia promotes, Elincia doesn't promote, or Danny's computer just catches on fire?
Yeah. Comment which of those you think, or if you have like a fourth secret option you think.
There is the fourth option, but I'm sure you know which one that is.
Shut up, August! Shut up, August! I don't know! Bye!
Bye.